kidnappers are psychopaths, and they might be living right next door. That's exactly what happened in the first case. October 16, 2023, a concerned neighbor called Akron PD to report that she saw a very weak and bruised woman in her garage, which she was renting to a man, and the police responded swiftly.
What's going on? How do we get in? Can we get in the door?
You have to keep in the side door. We don't care. I don't care. My parents are here. I can't help. I just don't know if this came wrong. He used to live here, so he can tap into anything. But we have cameras up for other reasons.
Right, I got you. You know he's in there for a fact?
I know for a fact.
You can kick your door. You can kick it in.
I swear to God. Go ahead. Please. This girl, I don't know what's wrong with this girl.
Oh, there's a girl in there with him?
Yes. I told them this There's a girl in there. She's very slim. My husband said he didn't really get a good look at her, but he's yelling at her. Before I peek the living her face is, she can't see out of her eyes.
Okay.
So this is why I'm nervous. This is why I've been calling his officer all morning, and I don't even know if that's even the right thing to do.
You know 100%.
I know 100%.
Now the officers prepared to bust the door down and save the girl.
We gave multiple announcements. We'll do announce again here. William, this is the Akron Police Department. This is your last chance. Come out now with your hands up, or we'll be sending the canine in to apprehend you. You will get bit by the dog. William, last chance.
Akron Police, better come out!
Come out now with your hands up!
Coming?
No.
Come on out!
William, come out now, Akron Police!
There's a lot of shit in the way.
Come out! Come out!
Come out now!
Nothing in your hand!
Nothing in your hands!
Now! Now!
You're bit, buddy!
Coming out or not?
Can you see him?
Get out here now!
Come out now! Come out now!
Bro, you're gonna get fucked up in a second. You better come right the fuck out now. Now! He's up in the attic.
Come out.
Keep going. No, I don't see him.
Keep everything out of your hands.
He's in the attic. He's
Keep everything out of your hands.
Keep your hands up, man. Keep your hands up.
We'll go hands down. Put it down.
Drop it. Drop. No, not your whole body. Get up. Turn around and walk backwards. Walk towards us. Walk towards us. Keep your hands up. Put your hands up.
Hey, we'll cuff.
Hey!
Face that way.
Just keep coming. Watch your step. Right there. You get that?
There's a female in there.
Okay, what do you need to get down? Let me get this ladder, okay?
Is there anybody else out there with you, ma'am? No?
So I take it you know you have a parole violation?
Hold on, buddy.
Huh?
Yes, sir. I love you, Chloe. See if you just met. How do you love her? I mean, you just met, right? Yeah. But you love someone you just met? Yeah. What about my stuff, man?
We'll get it.
I won't sit here and defend the officers. They were complete a-holes for standing around and laughing while they were sent there to save a girl from Kidnapper. Just take a look at these disgraceful officers.
You up, man?
He's not in a good mood. I don't know. I don't want to deal with that.
You want the section? Yeah, you want your freedom? Hey, Chloe. I thought you said you didn't know her name.
That's what I was going to say.
Remember it.
You're silly, man.
You got something in your mouth?
It's weird that you've been on 20 million years and haven't used it yet.
We've been waiting to chop somebody.
Going out.
Imagine that girl's horror. She's fighting for her life with her captor, and all she hears is cops laughing outside the garage. Shame on you, Akron Police. Just look at the state the cops found the girl in.
Big man can walk himself.
house up there?
No.
Where do you live at, dear? How far away is that?
Like 30 minutes, like close to.
Why don't you have a seat right there on that stool? I got it.
What is your name, man? How do you spell? J-O-N-E-S.
Hey, how long has she been up here?
How long is it? Wait, then what?
Alright, I'm coming.
Are you hurt anywhere else other than your face? You don't have to undress in front of me. That's the hospital can check you there, but.
After she was rescued, she was hospitalized and suffered horrific injuries, including facial fractures, a brain bleed, and a broken arm and fingers. Her face was so battered when she crawled out of the ceiling, she had 2 black eyes and bruised lips.
Why don't you just sit down there?
Got guys of water.
We'll get you some stuff here.
Car number 12.
I'll grab you a bottle of water.
Yes, hold on. You're the parking number.
Is there any weapons up there here?
Are you hurt anywhere else other than your face? You don't have to undress in front of me. That's the hospital can check you there, but.
I want these bags. Are these yours or his?
Those are mine.
They are.
They're not my bags. Or
You have bags up there. How long have you been living up there?
4 days.
4 days.
I couldn't see where he was at.
This is just bags that were laying right there.
Were you trying to open the door when you heard something or anything like that?
32. Yeah, Ricky would love that. I used to.
Are you freezing right now? You cold? You want to go sit in the cruiser right now until the med unit gets here so you can be warm?
They're right here.
Oh, med unit's here. Well, she can walk down. We'll walk down to him.
She's gonna have a seat.
Can you get wet? Yep, go ahead. Okay. We're gonna walk her down to the med unit. She's gonna have. She wants to go to the hospital. She's got a lot of injuries all over. I don't want to still use my flashlight.
He's not up here.
All right. Yeah, he's already done.
He's in custody.
Okay. Come on, we're gonna walk to the med unit. Okay.
Get you to the ambulance. We'll get you to the hospital. Okay.
Chloe was kept there for 4 days. Even in the state she was in, no officer even offered her a shoulder to walk to the cruiser. The suspect, William Monzingo, was sentenced to 25 years in prison. Chloe's mom gave all the horrifying details about what happened to her daughter.
I don't ever want him to have the opportunity to hurt another person. He needs to go to prison for as long as possible. 25 years is not enough. He will still be a strong man in 25 years and still capable of hurting another. No time will ever be enough, but Your Honor, I have faith that you will hear my story and the state's argument and make the right decision.
Before this, Mozingo was sent to jail on 3 separate times for abducting and assaulting multiple women. And for all those times, he was given laughable sentences. It was because of these lenient sentences that he did it again.
The fact of the matter is that this man should not have even been out. He should not have even been free, because this is not the first time that you have abducted a woman, held her captive, and tortured her. He waited 2 months after his second conviction and serving 18 months in prison. He waited 2 months before he offended again. 2 months before he kidnapped another woman and tortured her. You beat her from head to toe for days. You punched her in her face so many times over the course of 4 days that she has paralysis on her left side of her face. She couldn't even open her eyes. She had blood dripping out of her ears. He promised her that she was going to die at his hands. He should be getting attempted murder charges with as many times as he strangled her and dared her to pass out because he was going to cut her throat if she did. Your Honor, all I ask is that you do what all the other courts and all the other judges before you did not do. Protect every single woman that he could get his hands on eventually. And even 25 years at this point, in my opinion, would be a slap on the wrist, considering the fact that he has proven that he loves to do this. He has over 400 videotapes of my daughter being abused by him. He videotaped it because he's that sick. I don't know if he was going to sell her or sell the videos for some smut stuff online. I don't know, but I do know that anyone who takes 400 plus videos of my child getting assaulted violently, and threatened, her life threatened hundreds of times, strangled a dozen times at least. Anyone who has that in them to want to videotape that, there's something deeply, deeply wrong with that person.
This next case also had a horrible kidnapper who was taken down before he could do something horrible. On July 18, 2023, Seattle police responded to a report of a barricaded suspect where 2 women were being held against their will. He also had a knife.
I got it. You got it? Yeah. All doors are locked? All of them are locked. Oh, he just hands up. Give me there! Get the door! Get the door! Get the door! Get down on the ground! Right now! Hands up! Hands up! On the ground! Shoot! On the ground! Get on the ground! Face down on the ground! Victims are out. You got time. All right, hit me. Hold it down. Slow it down. Hold on. Hold on. We're not going to shoot you, man. We're not going to shoot you. Calm down. Get that rifle up. Get that rifle up. Shoot me right now. We're not going to. Shoot me. Shoot me. I got this hand. I got his head on man. If you keep doing that. Shoot me. I'm okay here. We're going to slow it down, guys. Shoot me. Let's get him right now. Shoot me right now. No one's going to. Shoot me. No one's going to shoot you. Shoot me right now. No. Shoot me right now. You're doing fine, buddy. Yep. Just calm down. Shoot me right now. Just calm down. I gotta shoot me. Really, you want me to take it?
Hey, you did a great job. I know that's not easy. You did great. Okay. We're here for you, all right now. So I'm gonna give you a few minutes though, and if you would like to talk to us, we're here, all right?
Maybe Akron police officers could learn something from the Seattle PD. They took him down swiftly and treated the victims with care and comfort. The 49-year-old suspect was booked into King County Jail for unlawful imprisonment. The next case is also from Ohio, where cops had to rescue a 2-year-old from Kidnapper. On March 1st, 2024, an Amber Alert was issued after a black pickup was stolen at a local store with a baby in the back seat.
Here's the deal. That guy just kidnapped. Okay, the daughter's in the car, so this is kind of a big deal. That's why everybody's here.
Oh my God! So, I put it on my kid's life. Nobody went
walked.
That way.
Where'd he go though?
I had to have been that way. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to my grandma.
He's in the tap. Let's get the A. Let's get perimeter on the tap.
Akron police, come out! Hey, Akron police, come outside. Come out.
Get someone cuff. Hey.
I can't see over there. I can't see.
Anyone inside, come out now with your hands up! Hands up now! Oh, we got a male coming out to your right.
You see, how many people are in here still? Any white males in there?
No. No white males in here.
Does anybody know what's going on there?
No.
Anyone else inside?
Nope.
No one else. Opens right.
Take left then.
Is that task force apprehension? So this is not related.
While investigating a local business, police were told that the pickup truck had been found and the baby was still in there.
What's your name, buddy? You okay? Here. What's your name? You don't know your name? Alright. Let me get you out of this person. You okay? It's okay. Let me get you out of the car seat.
Savings with My Perks. Find your My personality. And
You want to sip your water? It's okay. You're all right. You like? Check this out. You like flashlights?
No.
Oh, it's okay. Here, you want to hold this?
No.
No. All right. It's all right.
My daddy.
It's okay. Look,
No.
I found a little car for you sitting on it. It's okay.
The suspect ran from the truck. Thankfully, the baby was unharmed. The officer later reunited him with his family.
Here you go. You want a pouch? I found a pouch. Do you like these?
No.
Are you hungry?
No.
Okay, we're gonna get you to your daddy. All right, buddy?
Okay.
Go see Dad. They're gonna drive you home now. Mom and Daddy's waiting. See this car? This one's gonna drive you home. Here you go see Mom and Dad.
Yeah?
Like my daddy seat.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go see Mama, okay?
I see a white car daddy seat.
We're gonna go see Mama's, okay?
Here, buddy.
We
were out in the area down in Canada. We're hoping to come back down this way.
It breaks my heart seeing kids going through so much pain just because of some vile people. Meanwhile, police had found and arrested the suspect, 54-year-old Larry Spence.
After they found the car, walked away. All right, have a seat, boss.
Larry Spence was charged with abduction and grand theft of a motor vehicle.
Larry had opportunities to do the right thing. He could have stopped anywhere. He could have turned himself in to ensure my baby was safe. I have no doubt that when he's released, which is probably sooner than I would like, he'd be right back to his old tricks.
I'm sorry for what happened. I want to tell mother, I can understand. I just hope you find it in your heart to forgive me, because I honestly was trying to get that child back home.
Spence was sentenced to a total of 36 months in prison. He was also given credit for the time he had already served. 36 months was not enough at all. Just like this kidnapper, this racist woman was deranged as well.
Ma'am, stop yelling! Stop yelling! Stop yelling so I can address the situation. Please. Please stop yelling so I can address what's going on. I'm here. Please stop yelling. Please.
Sir, it's my property.
Okay, I understand that. Well, please stop yelling. Please stop yelling. Okay, can you see me? Can you please stop yelling?
I'm going to report you for police misconduct.
Stop yelling.
Man, I'm telling you something, man. She's not going to jail. She's going to pay, and she's not going to jail for terroristic
You are not Americans. You're
Close the window, ma'am.
No, she's drunk.
We gonna make a long story short. She damaged our property. Her husband said he'll pay for it. Long as he pay for it, we ain't got no problem. Okay. Now the other night she came out the house with a gun on my children. We reported that. Now tonight she scratched up the cars. Now he said he'll pay for it. There he is. And if he pay for it,
That's your wife, sir?
Yes.
we ain't got no problems.
She gave the cops' ears a warm welcome with all her shrieking. Not only did she damage the car, she left a horrible note on the window too.
She just what she put on my car just now.
Terroristic threats.
Yeah, I told you the other night. She told us.
Right here.
Yeah, I see the scratching on that one.
And right up here. She keyed my car.
When did this happen?
Last night.
Last night. We opened the garage and seen him. Now that boy husband, he said he'll pay for the damage.
It's our second time, the last time.
As long as he write a check and pay for it, we good to go.
And this right here is terroristic threats right here. That's a felony.
I see that.
You know what I'm saying? If she's not arrested for terroristic threats, then what? When she kills somebody, then y'all gonna sit there and say, "Oh, we didn't know."
This the
That's the
second
damn
time.
lie, you know.
I will burn you.
Just
That's
give
what
me.
she threatened to put.
I see it.
Give me a second. Let me talk with him for a second and let my other officer get here on scene.
Okay.
The husband of the woman was visibly embarrassed at her behavior. The officers tried to get a better understanding about the woman through him.
What's going on with your wife?
No, it's a mental health issue. It's as simple as that. She's been in the hospital for about a year. She's been out for the last 2.5 years. A couple nights ago was the first issue that she's really had with anyone. You know, it was heartbreaking. And so was this. I don't really know what to say. A few years ago, she had a diagnosis, but when she was released from the hospital, she didn't have a diagnosis. She's on probation right now. Yeah, it's just real heartbreaking.
Can you tell me about this stuff here?
I'm worrying about it right now. I'm ready to go to bed, and next thing I know, I hear the door opening, and I'm like, what's going on? She's out here. So I guess she put that sign on the car, and then she started screaming about no parking in the house.
You saw her, you were aware when she was outside, or did you know when she came outside and started doing any of this?
Well, I heard the door open, and I came to the front, and I saw her out here. And I said, what are you doing? What are you doing out here? Get back inside. And then she started screaming. And then I got her back inside eventually.
She pulled was it a knife?
No, a gun. Last night in front of the police, she told her son to get the machine gun, the AR-15, and kill all these niggas out here. In front of the police, that's a terrorist threat. Y'all say, well, the only thing they're going to do is fingerprint her and let her go because it's a misdemeanor. When a terrorist threat becomes a misdemeanor, that's a felony. They go to evidence right there again tonight when she threatened to goddamn burn everybody up, killing them, burning everybody up. But y'all going to sit there and say, oh, no.
For my sister-in-law.
So you got the note right here on the car. As you know, the car isn't in violation of anything. It's not blocking nobody's mailbox. It's not blocking nobody's driveway.
Okay, officer, look here.
So you got the note. She wrote this threat.
Just now. People was coming out and they caught her doing
I know there was an issue between you guys. I don't remember when.
It wasn't me.
No, the other officers. What did they tell you guys exactly?
They told us you wasn't here. They told us pretty much that it was known that she has a mental issue, that they cannot take her to jail because of COVID, that we did not have her on video with the gun or anything. They said there was no guns in the house, so they cannot do nothing.
The neighbors who these cars belonged to told cops that she's always like this, racist and extreme. Next, the cops tried to estimate the damage done on the vehicles.
As long as he pay for my stuff, I ain't got no problem.
What do you estimate this damage is going to come to?
This top probably $900.
Okay.
Now over here, to paint the side of this car, you know they got to paint the whole side of this car. This is a new car. He probably looking at maybe $3,000 right there. I don't know.
And I don't know
do anything else to the car.
I don't know because it's black. Yes.
She scratched the car right here. You can see. Daddy, you shine the light.
What you think it is to fix this here? Because they're going to have to paint. Excuse me. They're going to have to paint this whole door and over here. You're probably looking at about $2,000. I don't know.
What, does something happen to this car too?
Yeah, this is what happened. You have the scratches here. They said this was done last night. He estimated this is going to be about $3,000. I can't honestly say it'll be that, but I'm sure it's going to be about $500. And then he just showed me this, the top of his Corvette, where it's going to be cracked. So, all in all, you have this damage here, which another crack.
Is there any video of this? Like, how do we know when this happened? That's my thing.
Yeah, he says it all happened like last night, and this stuff here happened just now. She came out.
We caught her out here doing this.
Yeah, they saw that, so I'm thinking 1013. She's gonna have to get some treatment. She's gonna continue to do this the way she was up there. And we don't know what's in the home right now.
I mean, I didn't see how she was. You know better than me.
Yeah, she's unstable. She needs some treatment.
They go her fingerprints, all that right on the car, and look right here. And then she got this letter right here, this note right here, on here, and y'all still sitting there and say, oh, we're not gonna do anything to her. But if it's the other way around, y'all would, guess what? If there was a black person in there, y'all would have had about 20 cars here, and y'all would have kicked in the door and went in and drug her out and took her to jail and let the courts decide whether she got mental issues or not.
Unfortunately, what the man was saying is true. There are so many cases of police brutality against black people that it's hard to count. At this point, the cops enter the house with the husband to confront his racist wife.
Where your wife is at in the house?
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm Officer Thomas with Savannah Police Department.
Good evening. Did you come to meet with me?
Yes, ma'am. Unfortunately, can you go ahead and place your hands behind your back, ma'am?
Why?
You're under arrest for criminal damage to property in the second degree.
What property did I damage in my property,
Vehicles,
sir?
ma'am, please don't resist
No,
us.
respect.
We're going to explain everything to
What property did I damage, Daniel?
Just go ahead and put your other hand.
Well, what property did I damage?
We'll let you know. Just put your other hand.
No, what did I?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What?
In the note you put on the car, everything that adds up to criminal damage in the property in the second degree.
I'm the owner of the house.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm waiting for the police because I just called the police.
Hey, we are the police you called.
No, you are the guy that...
And I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to ask you to place your hands behind your back, okay?
There, you're supposed to arrest them, not me, Daniel! Daniel, talk to me! What property did I... Daniel, talk to me! They can't park in front of my home I own!
But you can't go out there and scratch the vehicle up, ma'am. They observed you doing it.
What vehicle did I scratch? That vehicle is not scratched! Since when they can come and park in front of my house? That's a life-threatening threat.
Lower your voice.
Sir, to tell me, get the f*** inside, that's a threat!
There was no threat made to you. Lower your voice.
Daniel, tell them that I didn't do anything. They can park in front of my house and threaten Errol.
Calm down. No one's threatening Errol.
They can't park. You're not here telling me get inside. They can't park.
They can park anywhere. It's a public street.
Not in front of my house I own. How can that be a public street?
It's a public street.
Why aren't you just telling me it's a public street, the home I bought?
You can see the look of horror on the woman's face when she was getting arrested by a black police officer. In her mind, she expected white police officers to arrive and arrest the crowd outside.
This home I bought, they can't park from that space to that space and threaten me!
Nobody's threatening us.
47.
When is the car scratched? The car is scratched nowhere! Who touched the car?
I don't know.
Oh, then say that! Which car, sir, did we scratch? We scratched no vehicle, you look at me!
Let's go this way, ma'am. Hold on, ma'am. Get you in there the right way. Okay.
You're making a mistake, sir. That car is not touched anywhere.
It's damaged.
That vehicle?
They observed you scratching it, ma'am.
No, it's
Watch
no
your head,
one
watch
that
your head.
scratched it themselves.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything loaded in and then I'll get CR cars drawn up. The charge, because the damage exceeds $500 and you have witnesses who observe her do it. That's why the charge is criminal damage in the property in the second degree.
Without the wife there, I think the husband and neighbors would be at each other's cookouts. Once in the patrol car, we get a closer look at how delusional she is.
They came in
On the
my
sidewalk.
driveway. That's why I knocked them away yesterday. Kicked them away from my driveway, and they came again tonight.
People parking on the drive right here on the roadway, that's not illegal.
It's illegal to come inside my driveway, right?
They didn't come inside the
Yes,
driveway.
they did. Yeah, last night and the night before.
No, because it's not illegal. Just how I'm parked here,
It
in
is
their
illegal
house,
to come
it's
inside my
not parked. Nobody was in your driveway. Ma'am, I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
How can you say no one is here? When they were here in the driveway last night and the night before. 5 vehicles, sir. 5 vehicles. You have to take my report. I need you to write what I called you for. Please. Officer, please write what I called you for.
No, because it's not illegal to park
It's
on the
illegal
roadway.
to park in my driveway. They parked last night and the night before.
Nobody parks in your driveway.
Were you here last night?
At this point, we get to witness her acting skills firsthand.
Please tell my husband to get me 1 bottle of water and Benadryl because of asthma, please. I can't breathe.
Why didn't you take them before?
I can't breathe right now.
What do you mean you can't breathe?
I can't breathe right now. Please tell him.
You're breathing right now, right?
I can't breathe right
no,
now.
you're breathing. It's okay. You'll be fine.
1 bottle of water and Benadryl,
You're
please.
fine.
Are you gonna write my report?
No, ma'am, because that's not a crime.
Do you need to go to the hospital?
Yes, I got pushed and punched in front of my house. I am traumatized. My son is crying at home because 20 black people came and attacked me in front of my house, sir.
Also have to go by the fact that she has an injury on her head.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So at some point she had to have been struck her head.
Yes, thank you. And this is what I told the officers. That's why I called 911, and they disrespectfully ignored everything I said. Please let me finish, sir.
When I got on scene, she was nowhere to be found.
This is racial. They hit me, they pushed me, and I can't breathe.
You have to take the precaution.
Still have to take it.
Yeah.
Sir,
All right, let's go. We're going to the hospital.
hold on, sir.
He doesn't care. Let's go.
If she was attacked in that way, her husband would have already said something to the officers. This was just another story she made up on her ride to jail. She kept babbling racist remarks about her neighbors to the nurse who was just trying to examine her.
And the woman was screaming, who the is asking me? Is asking me type of English. She's a gypsy. This is not America I live in, or I'm used to living. And I told them this is worse than racial. Whoever you people are, to me, you're Muslim terrorists. Because if you were black or Asian or Spanish, you would understand that this is not your home for you to park in front of my house. To get in the driveway and then park there and tell me get the hoop. And then the guy said, you know what, I'm just gonna kill your husband too. I said, are you sick? And I pushed the door, and then my husband came downstairs. He's United States Army for 30 years serving Army. He's retired now. And he couldn't believe his eyes or ears what he's hearing. And that's what I'm trying to tell this officer, and he doesn't care. In simple English, does not care. I've been assaulted tonight, and he, as an officer, doesn't care to take my report. And I can't breathe. I got assaulted, assaulted.
Well, that could be, okay, the reaction from the adrenaline. Okay.
No, reaction from head injury.
But not traumatic brain injury.
Yes, it is very traumatic.
All right, doctor.
A big black man hitting me, it is traumatic. And it is racial.
And it's gonna be very scary.
It is non-American.
I don't know about that, but okay, I hear you.
She was playing bingo and trying to offend all races and ethnicities. She was deemed medically fit. That night, she was charged with criminal damage to property and simple assault. Just like the last one, this next racist also had a big mouth on him. On 25 May 2022, officers responded to Target in reference to a disorderly male inside the business that was yelling racial slurs. And he didn't stop even after seeing the police.
What's going on, my man?
I'm looking for United States Navy vet. I'm looking for those little mobility scooters.
Okay. Hold on just a second, okay? Will you hold on? Yeah. Hold on just a second, okay? So, they're telling me that y'all had an incident in the back where you were being disorderly with people in the back of the store. No? Okay. What's your name, my man?
Hank Blair Wittenberg. United States Navy veteran. Did you serve?
Park County Police.
Did you serve?
No.
Thank you for your service.
Hello. Oh, okay.
Let's not go there, okay?
If you don't like it, take me to jail. Take me to jail, bud. If you don't like it. What are you going to do?
Okay.
If you don't like
I need you to stop being disorderly in public, please. Okay?
Take me to jail.
Let's take him for disorderly. I'm good. We got kids in the store.
Are you going to stop?
I'm sitting here trying to get medicine for my toe that might be cut off.
Okay. Well, you're screaming out racial slurs with a whole bunch of people around and kids. And what was that?
I was talking to this.
And I'm asking you, what did you just say there?
What did I say to you?
You have no issue saying it, so go ahead and tell him what you said.
I'll tell you right now, if you throw out another racial slur with people standing here, you're going to go to jail. So stop. Okay, come here.
$10.95.
He started flexing his Navy vet status like it was going to give him some kind of immunity to bark out slurs. His racist remarks were only just getting started.
No, you're going to stand right here. No.
Are any of you authorized representatives of the store so you can bar somebody? I need one of you to do so, please.
He just spit in my face.
Oh, okay. On top of that, If you spit on my officer again, we're gonna add an additional charge. You understand that? Do you understand?
Police brutality! Shut up.
Okay, Miss, just let him know how long he's barred for.
Hey, I'm Mikayla with Asset Protection. You will be barred from this location for approximately 2 years.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, buddy, so when you spit in people's faces, you get a what we like to call a spit mask, okay?
Are you gonna lose my
Stand
hat?
up.
You have his ID, right?
You gonna lose my hat? I need to keep that hat.
So this happens when you spit in people's faces, yeah? See, your nose is not covered, you can breathe, sit down.
Your service to this country means absolutely nothing when you habitually behave like this in public. He was then transported to jail.
Keep your eye on the road. Hey, this buddy of mine, he happens to be an African American, but he owes me a meal up here at Waffle House. His name's Anthony. He's a nice guy, though. Black as the ace of spades, but he's not a like you. He's a nice guy. I gave him $100 and he gave me a ride. He said, Hank, come on back to Waffle House anytime you want to eat. A friend of mine, Anthony. He's not violent, though. I don't know why. He's just not. He's just one of them good old boys. Southerner from the South. He's not Yankee trash. And he's not you wouldn't call him a to his face. Of course, he would give his name. But since you don't give your name, I can't call you by name, so I'm guessing you're just generic, plain. But I'd love to know your name and badge number. And believe me, I'll know it before it's over with. And my lawyer will know it before it's over with. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'll call you by sergeant or patrol or whatever you want me to call you. I just need to hear it come out of your mouth. I don't even need to know your name. Is it patrol? Is that how? Cop? I can't hear your head. I need to hear your voice. What is your title? What is your title? Patrol? I can't hear you. Cat got your tongue? Did you eat too much watermelon last night? Is that what it is? Or did that mama of yours train you to be violent? Okay, patrol. Patrol officer.
This female police officer was very professional. She didn't let him get under her skin. Once at the police station, every black person he saw, he got even more racist.
You must be a sergeant. How about that? I don't see any stripes, though. Well, all I see is blue. Are you enlisted? Were you enlisted? Hank. Hank.
Sir, is my name.
Officer Hank. I want you to show the same respect that you show me. Yeah. Okay. I'll show the same respect that you're showing you. Would you like to get married?
Well, I want to get married. I plan to get married soon, yes, sir.
Are you getting married? What? A white man doesn't have you.
White man.
He must be a
What's a white man?
I don't know if you know this, now. You hurt my ear.
Are you not bad, Hank?
You tell me. You're the nurse. You want to tell me?
Oh, Lord.
Coughlin thing. Ain't been long, got out of jail.
Give about your foot. I give about your foot. We don't, till you. Yeah, I am.
I don't need no backup.
All that. But listen, I'm gonna tell you, the more you raise hell, the less we do for you. You're not gonna see medical till we get you booked in.
Do you want me to tell you what?
I don't give a what you say. Question.
I don't answer the.
You know what? And guess what? Shut this door, leave it, you can go.
Devin
Bye. Holla at you.
Devin, what?
Can I come? Never mind. I'll come back and get cuffs later.
Trash like this just needs to rot in a prison somewhere. No amount of psychiatrist sessions can make him less of a racist. He was booked in for simple battery on an officer and disorderly conduct. Sometimes cops face worse things than an entitled racist while on patrol, like some situations that leave them traumatized.
Sir, she shot my.
Okay. Who is she?
That's my mother.
Some crime scenes leave officers emotional. Today, we're going to discuss 3 such cases where officers were shocked to the core. Starting with this first one, where the guilt of An unarmed man finally catches up to the officer. Officer Grant Morrison was investigating Richard Ramirez on the 14th of April 2014 for possession of drugs. He failed to comply with the cop's orders, and he had to take him down.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay by you, man. Good. I own you. Come with me.
Yeah. Hey. Stand up.
You good. Hey, are you hurt? Okay, sit up. Sit up. Come on, man. Sit up. Sit up, man. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. I got him back here. He's over there. Right here. I got you. Come here. I got you. Take my brother. I think I can stand up. Yeah, I can stand up. I'll help you. All right. Oh, stand up. You good? I got you. I thought he was going to pull a gun on me. Maybe he was. Jesus Christ. You survived. Got you. Turn on out. Alright? Alright? I don't know what's going on. Deep breath. Alright, get yourself together, we got it. Are you sure you're not hurt? I'm not hurt. We checked you over. Yeah. We didn't find any blood. No. We didn't find anything that looked like it hurt. We got it. You wanna get out of here? No, not yet. You let me know when you're ready. I'll get you out of here. This car is silver? Fine. That seat's cleared out. Got you, huh? I'm calling her a little bit. I'm ready to go. All right, let's go right.
Richard Ramirez was rushed to the hospital, but he could not be saved. Grant was later cleared of any charges. The last suspect was a but the next one was the victim's own grandmother, and the victim was a 5-month-old baby.
There's an ambulance coming. They'll be able to get him help right now. Just, sir,
I got him on the
wait for the ambulance.
Officers arrived on scene to find a distraught father whose 5-year-old was severely injured.
Oh my God!
It's okay. It's okay, baby. She's gonna be okay.
No! Sir, she's...
Who is she?
That's my mother.
Okay.
My mother, her name Mia Harris.
Traffic information, passenger station. That's 28.
Oh!
Okay.
Okay, she's calm down. No, I'm gonna kill that. We got to. Oh my God.
Hey.
Please.
What's her name?
Mia Harris. Mia Harris, get her right now.
Where's she at?
She left. She left, please.
Up towards Yankee. I don't know.
Squad can approach.
The grandmother, Mia Harris, had fled the scene after her vile actions, but police would have her in custody soon enough. As for now, they had to tend the injured baby.
Hey, get the medics over here. Get the medics over here.
Let them do what they have to do. She's still moving.
She's still moving.
Stop.
Hey, Mom.
Stop. No, she's not the mom. The mom's upstairs.
Where's Mom? Have we told Mom yet?
She was holding her. I brought the baby downstairs. Jamia, stop.
Where's the mother?
They're coming up right now. They're coming up right now.
I'm getting it. I'm moving.
You got her?
Let's go. Squad, down.
She driving. She driving a Buick. She driving a silver Buick Enclave. A silver Buick Enclave, please.
What'd you say, Ben?
Silver Buick. Get her.
Yes. She was going up towards Yankee. Hold on.
They want 71 2072. We're going to go northbound Yankee. Try to get that way if you can.
Yeah, that's a...
Right there.
For
Silver Buick.
I got it. Okay.
The ambulance right here. Please just run into the ambulance, please.
Hey, get the medics over here.
Let them do what they have to do. Let them do what they have to do. She's still moving.
Still moving.
Stop.
Hey, Mom.
Stop. No, she's not the mom. The mom's upstairs.
Where's Mom? Have we told Mom yet?
She was holding her. I brought the baby downstairs. Please. Jamia, stop.
They're coming up right now.
We're in pursuit of a suspect.
Come here.
Silver Buick Enclave.
Show him a picture so they know who the to look for. Please.
Okay, we've got it.
I don't know where she...
Come here.
Mia Harris.
What's our place control?
Officers started setting up roadblocks and now had the picture of the suspect too. One officer went inside the house to investigate the crime scene.
Please, sir. 2171, he's the one in car.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. But it was only 6 months, bro.
Stop.
So what happened?
My daughter
Okay.
been acting crazy.
Okay.
She told me she wanted me to get out.
Okay.
Then she came upstairs and she started acting crazy in her bedroom. Then she busted into my grandson's bedroom and acted a fool.
I'm up here. I got the guns up here.
And
I'm walking in.
6, I'm on scene.
And acted a fool up here.
It's clear. Then
Then I closed the door and tried to lock it.
Okay.
Baby would be okay. And she came in, she busted in the door.
2170, 2311.
She tried to
Hey, see if we can get a phone number. We might be justified.
and then she
I need you to stay out. I need you to stay out.
shot the baby on the bed.
Okay.
And she was trying to shoot.
While officers get details from the suspect's mother, other deputies tried to calm the father down, who was in severe shock and distress.
You need to go with... Hey,
Who's going to the squad? Are you Dad? Dad. What? Hold on. No, you're good. I'm gonna close it. Hey, this is Dad. Is he good to ride? No, not back here. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, we'll get you there. I promise you that. Hey. We'll get you over there. Alright? Hey, help me. You see Westchester? Hey, Dad. Hey. We're gonna get you a ride. You're gonna go to UC Westchester, so we're gonna get the kid, okay? They're gonna get everything they can. Hey. They're going up to UC Westchester. You know where it's at?
Yes.
Alright.
Hey, get in the car with your sister. I'll take you up here. Hey.
UC Westchester.
Let's go. Let's go. What he gotta go get some?
He's going to get a coat.
Baby, cheese some pants.
They're rolling with the baby. You guys are good, okay? Okay.
While the family rushes to the hospital with the baby, officers try to gather more on why the suspect would do such a ruthless thing.
So when I got upstairs, I brought my guns for safety.
Yeah.
I saw a 1 bullet charge still in the casing. I don't know if she took the gun with her, but now we left our kids at home.
Okay. Let's
everybody out of there?
They're going to go to UC Westchester.
Okay. Well,
I know
ready to
everybody's
run back
going.
in there.
We need to call.
Who's in there right now?
Nobody should be in there right now.
There is somebody.
Hello. Hi. Do you know what's going on?
11. Deb's on call. Call me.
Who is it?
My daughter.
Okay, and what's her name?
Mia Harris.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know where any of her information is?
I'll be in her room upstairs in that purse.
Okay.
That's not her purse. That's
Did you already get her oil in and everything?
Hers? Yes.
No.
Grandma?
Mom. The mom of the child.
me.
Your mom of child.
Mom.
Okay. We're gonna make sure we can get you up to the hospital, okay? I just need information that I can get about Mia. Or is it
You want Mia's?
Mia Harris?
I have to go to Mia's bedroom and try to get
Okay, I'll go up there with you and try to see if we can find anything like that.
The question of why Mia did what she did would be answered soon enough, but before that, the first responding officer reiterates the whole incident to his supervisor.
Suspect, Mia Harris, discharged 1 round into a 6-month-old child. I'm trying to understand the relationship more. Everybody's kind of in panic. Mom and dad, I'm believing it's a cousin or something like that. They all live in the house together. It's Mia Harris, the mom, the baby, and the dad of the child. Mom and dad and baby are at UC Westchester with a niece and boyfriend. They drove dad up there. Young took mom up there. Mia discharged UC Westchester. In the right head, her right side of her head, above her eye. Mia Harris did.
Who's the injured?
Who is?
Who's the victim? Yes.
The 6-month-old child.
6 months.
Yeah.
Child.
Yeah, the 6-month-old was squad. I put her in squad. Squad's already taken her up there.
Finally, the officers are able to get the whole picture from the family.
So the girl that did the shooting, so this is what Grandma said. She was in her room, got into an argument, went downstairs, came back up, goes in her room with the baby. She gets into an argument with whomever. She comes out here, starts getting an argument with boyfriend.
Okay.
He tries to hold her down. She shoots her off in here, busts open the door, goes in there, tries to shoot Grandma, shoots me in the face, tries Destiny. We have the gun.
The officers get a call on the radio that they have recovered the gun and the suspect is nearby. Multiple officers rush to the scene.
2311, I'm clear. I'm right here waiting for him. What's this? Oh, am I good for spikes? Step out of the vehicle! Step out! Okay. On your face, now! I got lethal.
I got hands.
What?
Gotcha.
Female custody.
Bring your knees to your chest. Stand up. Up, up, up.
The car with the open thing.
As soon as the officer points his at her, she surrenders. Officers take her into custody and escort her to the patrol car.
Do you have any weapons, anything like that on you?
No, they're in the house.
Okay. Grab a seat.
Adjust these cuffs here.
Turn. Actually, just trade them out. I'll put mine on. Here.
You want to put yours on first?
While Mia was left in the interrogation room, she showed signs of insanity and had a complete meltdown.
What we're doing? You tell me. You recording. But I ain't talking like that. Unless you giving me my money. Because I don't mean that shit. I don't care about you having my ID or none of that. I want my shit. You can't deny what you did to this body, bro. You can't deny what you did to me. Run me my money. Run me my. You don't break me, pillage the earth, and think don't get judged. This is right. Make it right. You done raped and pillaged the earth of all its resources and its values, and now you think you're gonna take it? It's for everybody. Nobody should be struggling, having to pay vast amount of money for nothing. Y'all leave me here, lock me in a prison, whatever you think you're gonna do, I got a story too. Let's go. I don't care what you do. Can I go?
No, have a seat.
Then what we doing? Cause y'all ain't doing nothing.
We're gonna be there and talk to you in just
When? Cause I've been here for some time.
You've been here for about 35, 40 minutes?
No, it hasn't been.
Yes, ma'am.
No, it hasn't been.
Yeah.
No, it hasn't
We'll be in
been.
right now, talk to you just a sec. Give me just a second.
Y'all watch me.
It seemed like her patience was running thin, and if nothing was done soon enough, she might try to make a run for it. As the clock ticked, Mia exploded in a fit.
After pimping me, taking all the resources out of the land, wrecking and killing up the buffaloes, and now we ain't got nothing. Now all of a sudden you gonna jump the ship and take my shit to the casinos?
Oh, what happened? We gotta fix this, man. You're the only one that can tell us otherwise. Who else is going to? No one we've talked to is, I promise you, not lying to you. I won't lie to you one time while we're sitting here.
They sold me. They sold me. They raped. Pillaged. They experimented. I'm hurt.
I know you are. Look at you.
I'm struggling. I can barely live, but they have taken everything from me. I shouldn't have to live like that. That's not how my house is. It ain't just about it being cluttered. You get tired of picking up and cleaning up after in a house. And then you turn around and you call and you ask for somebody to fix something and they don't come fix it.
Whether she was acting insane or was actually insane, detectives didn't care. The bottom line was the same. There's no plausible story to defend her actions. She was eventually taken to court where she pleaded guilty.
Your plea to count 4, felonious assault, serious physical harm, a felony of the 2nd degree.
Guilty.
And what is your plea to the firearm specification? 3 years.
Guilty.
As for the girl, doctors gave Myra 3 days to live. But after an emergency surgery, there was a glimmer of hope.
She squeezed our finger and they said it's just a reflux, and we were like, I don't think so. I think that's my baby in there. So I was like, I can't let her go. I can't do that. If she wants to fight, I'm not gonna tell her she can't fight. She did fight, thank God she did fight. I don't know how she knew how to do all the things that she did. God gave her the strength and she took that strength. It did go in and out, so it just went out the back of her head, and ultimately what saved her life is the fact that her head was not fully developed, so it didn't have time to stop. It just went in and out.
After 65 days at the hospital, Myra made a full recovery, but doctors say that growing up she will have special needs. And Myra's mom made sure Mia got what she deserved.
I had to watch my daughter fight for her life. You know, they gave Myra 3 days to live. 3 days. And then on the 3rd, they gave her 5.
She snapped. Call it a breakdown, call it a mental breakdown.
You hear that? That is just God, and I know that you know that just as much as me. And I pray for you.
Mia is now serving a 15-year consecutive sentence in prison, and her actions there will either allow her to leave early or remain there for a long time. While some suspects, like Mia, are completely deranged, some officers also act erratically and endanger our lives. Just like this chief, it takes one good citizen to set corrupt cops in their place. On 21 September 2024, the Gaming Enforcement Unit at MGM Springfield was investigating a vehicle parked in the valet area with its right front tire missing and damage to the wheel. Moments later, Sheriff Kochi, the owner of the vehicle, arrived.
How you doing, Sheriff?
Good, very good.
Good. Hi, Lieutenant Corey Mackey. What's that? Who's busting what?
It changed his tire.
Okay, just to let you know, we came down to this. Yeah. We are recording, just so you know.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was coming around the corner, I popped the tire.
Do you know where? We're trying to.
Right
we were
here.
looking to see where you were in the casino and everything, and
It's all good.
it's all good.
Change the tire.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The problem is, hang on for a second. Were you the one driving it?
No.
You weren't driving it?
No.
Okay. Who was driving you?
A friend of mine.
A friend of yours? He's in the casino now?
Yep.
Okay. We'll see that too. All right. But I need you to stay here for a second. All right. Sir, none of us wants to be involved in this. All right. But I can smell. I can smell alcohol coming from your breath.
100%.
I've got this right here.
Yeah.
Everything's on camera. I got to take it by the numbers.
Change the tire.
I got to take it by the numbers. We're going to review. If your friend in there was driving, as you say, we'll see that on the camera. I can go talk to him. Everything will be good. All right?
Seriously? I'll tell you what. Leave the car here. Leave it.
Nope, sir. Sir, I'm going to ask you to stay here. Stay put, all right?
Why?
Until we figure this out. Because based on what I'm seeing here and smelling alcohol in your breath, I'm going to have to do an investigation through this, okay?
Okay.
All right? And if everything is fine, you know, if it determines that there's no...
Change the tire.
No, he's not changing the tire right now.
Let me tell you something. He can change the tire.
He's not changing the tire yet.
Yeah. Okay. Want to go down the road, huh? Okay.
I want to take everything right by the number. Okay.
You might be wondering what the Hampton County Sheriff was doing at the casino in the first place. Well, with an annual income of $191,000, he had to blow it off somewhere, but Coachy was getting a little irritated now.
By the numbers and by the book, sir.
That's what we do.
That's correct. Yeah. All right. And if at the end of it everything is good.
Stop turning towards me.
Oh, sir, just stand over here for me, all right? Please.
I'm going to go back in the fucking...
No, you're not going back in the casino. All right, sir. Sir, I understand you are the sheriff. I respect that immensely. But right now I'm conducting an investigation, okay? I need you to stay here and follow the directions,
100%.
okay? All right?
You can't pop the tire, huh?
What's that?
You can't pop a tire.
You're not going to be able to put a tire on that rim anyways. That rim is completely and utterly destroyed.
I got my guy.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Where, do you know where you ran something over? Where was it?
Right up on the corner. And I took the turn.
Took the turn into here?
Yeah.
Okay. There looks like there's a plant on there. Was there a plant that...
Might have been.
Might have been?
I don't know.
But that's where it was? So the remnants of the tires should be down that way? You don't know?
I have no idea.
Okay. Can I ask you where you're coming from today?
Springfield Country Club.
Springfield Country Club?
Yeah.
All right. The golf tournament?
No.
No, we're just there.
Was there playing golf?
We're there playing golf. Okay.
Yeah. What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for another one of my supervisors so we can have two people here, okay?
Good.
All right? That way everything's recorded, everything's inspected, everything's going to be nice and easy, okay, sir?
It's all good.
All right? Officer Cotto. Can you head down to the corner at East Columbus and just see if there's any remnants of the tire there at all? That's where you were and there was nothing there?
Yeah. The right may not be.
May not be where you hit it. You head down to the corner at East Columbus and just see if there's any remnants of the tire there at all? That's where you were and there was nothing there?
Yeah. The right may not be.
May not be where you hit it?
No, okay. That's where I hit it, but...
Okay. Did you, after turning in here and hitting it, did you drive anywhere else where we could find the tire?
No.
So, okay. The tire should be somewhere between where that was hit and here.
Yeah,
okay. You just do me a favor one more time. Just walk down there and then walk the whole way back to see if we can find the tire.
He just went back on his statement that he popped the tire when he turned into the casino because the cops told him there was no evidence of that. And then Coachy finally admits his crime.
How much you had to drink tonight, sir? Couple beers?
Yeah. Keep recording me. We're not going nowhere.
Okay. I'd like to ask you to do field sobriety.
Nope, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen?
I'm not driving. I can't have field sobriety for what?
Well, you drove in.
That was a long time ago. What's up, Nikki?
That's how easily these tyrants can lie. And denying the field sobriety tests is just an admission of guilt at this point. Now the officers had a clear lead to where this stop was about to head towards.
Sir, when you went into the casino, did you have any drinks in the casino?
Negative.
You did not have any drinks in the casino? Because that's what we're waiting on right now. We're trying to figure out if you went in and had anything inside.
Zero.
You had nothing inside, so anything was at the golf course?
Yep.
Okay. And sir, it was from East Columbus onto MGM Way where you think you hit that?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, sir, can you come over here? I want to talk to you a little bit more. All right. I'd like you, I'm going to be very straightforward with you, all right? You came from East Columbus, you turned in here, we can't find the tire, that's fine. There's clear indications that that rim is pretty destroyed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You got here about 6:40 something, 6:45, so maybe 25 minutes before you and I started interacting, somewhere around a half hour, all right? You've got clear indications of alcohol consumption.
100%.
All right.
And a
I
couple
can tell that you've admitted alcohol consumption. You've got your speech is a little bit slurred. All right. I can smell it coming off your breath. I can see the redness in your eyes.
Based on the officer's observations and review of the video from the casino, Kochi was placed under arrest for allegedly operating a motor vehicle under the influence of intoxicating liquor. But the law was still lenient with him. He'll be on probation for a year, lose his driver's license for 45 days, and be required to complete a driver alcohol education program, all while remaining in his full capacity as sheriff. So he keeps getting paid $191,000 a year. Take a moment to learn from the expert in this next case.
Yeah, he'll be there. If you want to take it to court, I'll be there.
Will you tell the truth in court, or are you gonna lie like you're lying now?
Swear to firm.
Scumbag piece of shit. Dude, I have 100 videos of you guys doing that. You don't get in trouble, you're a liar.
I don't want to take you to jail tonight, okay?
We told you
that. But if you're going to push my buttons, we'll go straight to jail. I'm not kidding with you, okay?
It's not often we see cops meet their match, but when that happens, it's really entertaining to watch. Just like in this first one where an ex-cop gets pulled over and absolutely shreds the officers.
Pull up to the next intersection and make a right. He's yelling at me over the loudspeaker. I wonder what I was doing. What is with the siren? He got on his loudspeaker and said, go to the next intersection and take a right. Man, I can't win. Well, I'm trying to just go about my day here. Here you go. Here's your heroes. And here we go.
Can you roll your window down for me, please? I just wanted you to pull off the road at the next intersection. I didn't want you to come all the way up to Pasco County.
Is this not the next intersection?
No, sir. There's about 5 driveways you could have pulled into.
Well, I thought you meant the intersection here. I apologize.
I said the next intersection. There was a community there you could have pulled into. And I pull people over all the time to pull in there. There's an open field right there you could have pulled into. There's many places.
Just a misunderstanding, sir.
The driver being questioned is ex-cop John Philax, who is now an auditor. We can see that John clearly followed orders, but even then this cop was upset. As an ex-cop, John knew exactly how to handle this situation.
Can you roll your window all the way down for me, please?
Why?
For officer safety.
Sir, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm recording everything.
Okay.
Okay,
So
here's my hands.
I'd like you to roll your window down, please.
Sir, I don't feel safe.
You don't feel safe?
I do not.
Would you like me to get another deputy so you have 2 law enforcement
I'll
officers?
feel less safe if there's 2 of you here.
How would you not feel safe with police officers here?
I could explain it, sir, but you're not going to believe me. So here's my license, which I'm required to give you. Here you go. And here's my insurance, which I'm required to give you.
I need you to put your window down, sir.
Sir, I'm not required to by law.
Yes, you are, sir.
I am not.
I'm gonna check
I've been through this many times.
Okay, please put your window down.
I don't feel safe. So here's my hands. They're going to be on the steering wheel.
I need your registration also.
Okay.
Could you send me 94, please?
Why am I being stopped?
For speeding, sir, you slid right past me and you were going 65 miles an hour. It's a 50 mile an hour speed limit.
Okay. Here's everything I got.
Okay.
And here's my hands, okay?
You want to tell me
oh, wait, here's it.
With rolling your window down?
Here's everything I got. Here's all my paperwork. I'd rather just remain silent.
John was well versed in the law. You only have to present the paperwork to the officer. You aren't required by law to answer any of their questions. The officer was getting really impatient for not having his way.
I'm going to say this one more time. I remain silent. I don't answer questions. And that's it. Do what you have to do. I've given you everything I'm legally obligated to do.
Do you have any firearms in the car, sir?
I don't answer questions.
No, you need to answer that question, sir.
I don't answer questions, sir.
Sir, do you have a firearm in your car?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Are you some sort of sovereign citizen or something?
No, I'm not, and that's defamation.
I'm sorry? I'm asking you a question. I'm not telling you.
No, sir, I do not work for the police. I do not work for the police.
No, I didn't ask you that.
Well, that's what a sovereign citizen is.
No, sir.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
A sovereign citizen is somebody who doesn't think that the law applies to them.
Sir, I've given you everything I'm required to give you by law. What are you talking about?
I'm just, you know.
You're just making stuff up now.
I've been polite.
I've been polite to you too, sir, and I've given you everything I'm required to give you by law, and I've done everything I'm required to do by law.
All right, I also need your telephone number.
No.
Okay.
He's totally lying. I was not going 65 miles an hour. I had my cruise set on like 54. Here you go. I'm a sovereign citizen because I'm obeying the law. He's violating the law, trying to get me to incriminate myself, asking me questions I don't have to answer. He thinks I have to answer him because he's the sovereign citizen who has a badge. He's called back up because I won't roll my window down, which I'm not required to do. All traffic stops can be done with the window rolled up.
John even carried around the exact laws and their reference numbers with him.
8.14. I'm not required to sign. 3.8.14. I'm not required to hand you my license, even though I do it, because if you don't, they'll get violent with you. Thus, I'm not opening my window. I gave him the courtesy. I opened my window. I did everything I'm required to do by law. And he's lying. I was not going 65 miles per hour. So here we go. Now another fucking court battle. This is unbelievable. So I'm traveling in a safe manner, doing about 54 miles per hour. He lies and says I'm doing 65. So he'll lie in court and say I'm doing 65, which is a bald-faced lie. He'll have no proof to back it up, but the judge will believe him because he has a costume, and they all work together. This is how this works. Now, he's got guns and tasers and everything, but he's scared. And I told him I didn't feel safe rolling down the window, and he says he's going to bring a second deputy, and as if that's going to make me feel safe. That makes me feel less safe. And here he comes now. Let's watch him.
This situation was obviously frustrating for John. Nobody likes to be penalized for doing everything right. John's patience was about to end.
I'm citing you for speeding. Like I said, it was 65 and a 50.
That's not true, but okay.
You have.
I have my cruise set. I have my cruise set on 54, and I have a dash cam. You see that, right?
All right. So anyway,
that's fine. Okay.
$43 fine, and you have 30 days to take care of it. Thank you.
And you're going to be in court.
Drive safely.
Yeah, he'll be there.
If you want to take it to court, I'll be there.
Will you tell the truth in court, or are you going to lie like you're lying now?
Swear to firm.
Scumbag, piece of shit. Fuck off. You too, piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. You fucking piece of shit. What? What's my deal? Armed men stop me and steal my money? You call that freedom? Are you armed? Or are you stupid?
You're talking about us?
Yeah, you! Armed men!
I don't get any of that money.
You don't get any of that money? Where's your paycheck come from?
It doesn't come from citations. It comes from county taxpayers.
Right. I pay you to steal my money, correct?
I didn't take that money. It's not my money.
Who's initiating the theft of the money? The armed men who are stopping me on the road, traveling freely down the road, trying to go about my day. You're going to steal money from my face. Yeah, just shake your head because you know it's true. It's not true that you are... Hey, buddy. For me, I was going 54 miles an hour. I had my cruise control on. Your guy's a liar. Good cops don't let bad cops do bad things. So you're not a good cop either. Sir, are you kidding me? So the sovereign citizen judge and the sovereign citizen cop who work together all the time, is he going to have evidence I was going that fast, or is he going to be hearsay? He will. No, he won't. He'll just say, I saw John, and the judge will believe him. Bro, you're a sovereign citizen. He's a sovereign citizen. You guys violate the traffic law nonstop. I have about 100 videos of you guys violating traffic laws, and you're armed hypocrites coming here with guns trying to steal my money. How come he didn't make me sign it? All of a sudden he realizes what the law is. And he tried to tell me I have to answer his questions. He's a liar. I know I don't have to sign it. He tried to tell me I had to answer his questions. No, I don't have to answer anything. I don't have to answer any questions. You guys are liars. You're a sovereign citizen.
He's trying to make sure that you get your citation. That's all it is. He's trying to make
And I gave him everything he needed, and he insisted I still needed to answer his questions. He's a liar, just like you. Okay.
I don't understand why you're so negative towards law enforcement.
Because law enforcement take human suffering and turn it into cash. You guys don't do anything productive. How is stealing my family's money?
Stole your car today and drove away. Who would you call?
If I called the cops, and they wouldn't do any good. Because you, first of all, you rarely recover anything. You rarely prevent any. No, it is true. I'm a police accountability activist for about 20 years now. I've been following you.
How many cases have you followed up on the Hillsborough County and District 1 lately?
Hey, how many bad cops have you arrested?
4 for 6 this month.
How many bad cops have you arrested?
4 for 6 this month.
How many bad cops have you? See, you won't answer that. How many bad cops have you arrested? How many cops breaking the law have you arrested, pulled over, given citations to?
Personally, 1. I've only been here 6 years.
You arrested a cop. For what?
Domestic.
Oh, he was in a private capacity? How about when he's in his official capacity?
He wasn't committing a crime. He beat up.
How many cops who break traffic laws have you pulled over? 0. Okay. So cops don't break traffic laws?
Of course they do.
Non-stop. You guys don't follow the law. You guys don't follow the law because you're sovereign citizens.
We actually have GPS in our cars that actually gets us in trouble. If we're speeding for any reason, it sends a...
See, I have 100 videos of you guys doing that. You don't get in trouble. You're a liar. Oh my God, what a liar. Yeah, complain to the cops and then they investigate. The cops investigate themselves.
Just make sure you give them all your information. That way you...
I did.
And you can get out of here quick.
And I did. And I gave him everything he wanted. He wanted more than I was required to give him.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's not fine that you ask for more than I'm required to give you. That's disingenuous, uncredible, and it's not. I feel that way.
The cops definitely regretted pulling this guy over. I don't even think their chief ever spoke to them like that. That's exactly how these tyrants should be put in their place. As the man said in his own words, he'll be taking this to court. Let me know in the comments if you want to see an update on this. This next cop crashed his car, and officers found a vodka bottle in his passenger seat. On November 16, 2022, IMPD officers investigated a car crash in Ohio, and the driver involved was their own Sergeant Peter Feckes.
Yes. So he pulls it out, it's rubber on rubber.
Yeah, you can see it's bent in.
Okay.
Can you give me a statement about it? Briefly, what happened though? What did you see?
So we're checking for spots over here, where you roll up on him and he has his car on. He slumped over. We knocked on the window and he just wasn't waking up.
Okay.
Refusing to get out of the car and all that. So, and then obviously he smelled alcohol. So,
Did he make any statements to you, anything like that?
no, he basically, he couldn't talk. He was like just mumbling.
He's mumbled?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get to see his eyes, anything like that?
No. I just smelled it.
Okay. Was there anything in the vehicle? Like, do you see, like, on the floorboard and the set cup holder?
He has that bottle of vodka in the vehicle that we observed.
Is it open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
I think you're right. I just saw a bottle of vodka next to him.
You had a bottle of vodka next to him?
Yeah, it was right next to him. Yeah.
Okay, in the seat.
Kind of like it's big enough where it covered the seat and like the floor.
I see what you're saying.
I saw cans, but I don't think that's alcohol. I think it's like energy drinks or whatnot.
Okay. I'll figure it out in a minute. He's in that vehicle?
Yeah. That's our guy on duty, like normal duty. Yeah. Because we're doing the event. Did you need OH3s from us? We're the ones that discovered it.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. If you could write me out something on there and then contact information for you all and who you are so I can get in touch with you about it. All right?
Okay.
All right, now be right back.
From what we can tell, the sergeant was in hot waters. The State Highway Patrol found him in a miserable condition. And here I thought cops would know not to drink and drive. The officer then talks to Feckes himself.
All right, man, I'm Trooper Garner. How's it going? All right, you're going to come out here with me. You're going to have a seat in my car, okay? I want to talk to you. What's going on tonight? Step out here with me. We're going to have a seat in my car, okay? I want to talk to you.
Hey, brother, talk to him so he can
come on, man.
Do as much as he can.
You have my phone.
Yeah, we got it. No, we're
Feckes didn't even seem to understand where he was. His lack of responses made the questioning officer more and more annoyed. Eventually, the officers would conduct field sobriety tests.
Let him talk to you.
That's all we need.
No, I need you to step out.
Come on.
Come on.
No?
Yes.
Hey, bud.
Look.
We talked about this earlier.
I'm going to tell you.
When you got here, you were going to cooperate with him. I know you wasn't with me, but you're going to with him.
I don't want to take you to jail tonight, okay?
And we told you that.
But if you're going to push my buttons, we'll go straight to jail. I'm not kidding with you, okay? I understand what's going on. I can smell it come from your breath. I already know what's going on. You're starting to push my buttons already. If you're going to be compliant, be compliant. If not, we can go to jail. And you can figure it out later, okay? I'm trying to be polite with you, but you're not wanting to look me in the eye. You're not even wanting to speak to me. Ask you your name, you just look down. Okay.
Peter Feckes.
Peter Feckes? Okay. Feckes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Trooper Gardner.
Yes.
I'm Trooper Gardner. All right, I'm gonna have you step out with me, or we're gonna go back to my patrol car, okay? So please step out. Because I can have them transport you to jail, and I can just meet them there. It doesn't matter to me, okay? So would you like to step out now? Come on, man.
Stick with him.
Just work
Stick
with me.
Stick with him.
Just work with me, okay? All right, step out, man. All right, I'm gonna take a look at your eyes. Is that all right? Something you're wanting to do? No?
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna take a look at your eyes. Is that okay? Is that something you're wanting to do? Okay, well, I'm gonna put your feet together for me. All right. See the tip of my pen?
Okay,
Is it something you're willing to do? Hey, look. Predicated on whether or not you take any test or anything is not how I determine.
Yeah, but these are SFSTs.
Correct.
Right.
I'm going to explain it to you real quick, though, okay? Whether or not you refuse it is not predicated on whether or not you go to jail. Your attitude determines that with me, okay? I'll be upfront with you. As long as you're polite and cooperative, I'll work with you to get you home, okay? But if you're going to be a pain to me,
I'm not being a pain.
Let me finish. If you're going to be a pain about stuff and not let me do my job, we'll just go to jail and I'll solve the problem for myself. That's how I do it, okay? So if you don't want to take this, you don't have to. You know that legally, as the rest of us do here. I have to offer it to you. I have to try to do what I can do, okay? I clearly see that you've been drinking. I can smell it on your breath.
Okay.
All right, I can see your red shot, bloodshot, and glassy eyes. If not, you're slumped over the wheel. I'm just trying to do my due diligence and check. You don't have to, but if you do, that's all I'm trying to do. So it's entirely up to you whether or not that's something you want to do, okay? It's entirely up to you. I'm asking. Is that something you want to do or no? No? Okay. So here's what. Do you have problems with your shoulders or anything? No. Do what? Okay. Because you're cuffed in the front. I know you're a bigger guy. Probably have a hard time trying to get behind your back. Okay. I'm going to have my cuffs on you instead. Okay, you got anything on here to prove it, poke me or cut me? Alright, I'm telling you right now, you're under arrest for operating a vehicle impaired tonight, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before advice and before you ask any questions.
Feckes was placed on administrative duty while an investigation went underway. Feckes joined the department in February 2002, and now the veteran officer faces 3 misdemeanor charges. Decertification is also on the line. But this drunk cop wasn't half as bad as the next one, who ended up taking a life due to her drinking habits. On March 1st, 2025, the Richland Police Department were called to a traffic collision in Village Parkway, Washington. When officers arrived at the scene, they were met with a gruesome sight. A motorcyclist had crashed into an SUV.
I'm just getting here, so I know you already answered some questions from the other guys, but generally what happened?
So I went and picked up a Domino's pizza.
Okay.
I was turning left in here. I live right over there on Wild Canyon Way.
Okay.
I saw what I thought was a car with one headlight out.
Okay.
Right just past where the reflective sign is, that white one.
Okay, sure.
And so I was already slowing in the turn lane and saw him there, and I was like, I got enough time.
Okay.
I turned, and as soon as I turned, just felt the boom.
Okay. So as you're turning, you thought he was further away.
No,
Is
he
that
was
right?
definitely past that reflective sign
Okay,
when I saw him.
Okay.
And then I think I just, like I say, I thought it was a car with a headlight out. Didn't
Okay.
realize it was a motorcycle. I didn't realize the rate of speed
Okay,
they were going at.
so did you think he was going pretty quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Because from that reflective sign, it's kind of, I live here, so
Sure.
that's always my like general rule. If they're past that sign, then you got plenty of time if you're already
Okay.
slowing to turn in.
Gotcha.
And
So you know, based on making this turn and numerous times,
Yeah.
that you know how to judge that distance.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, good to go. Okay. All right. So you're probably aware we're just gonna like run this like normal. So I'm just gonna run you through some voluntary field sobriety tests if you're willing to. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do any.
Okay. All right. What about the PBT? You willing to do voluntary PBT?
I don't want to do any tests based on the.
Okay.
This is Officer Sarah Klassen of the Washington State Police, and after hitting a biker head-on at full speed, she just casually refuses field sobriety tests. The officer questioning her noticed that she reeked of alcohol. The officer then had Sarah write a statement.
I'll be honest with you, I would love to rule out impairment, but without the fields, it is hard to rule that out. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's voluntary. I won't ask you again, but there may always be that question
Yeah,
down the road.
I just told him not.
Okay.
Yeah. I understand, but I know how it goes too. So.
Yeah. What do you mean? You know how it goes?
Even if there's like a little, if I had a glass of wine earlier or something like that, I just don't want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, I definitely don't feel impaired. I don't feel like there was impairment as an issue.
Did you have a glass of wine earlier?
Not gonna answer it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You just mentioned like if. So-
If I would have, yeah, or had, yeah, but yeah.
No. I think she has something on board.
Do you really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Is there?
we have to.
Is there going to be enough to get a search warrant?
So yeah, I'll write it. I mean, unless you want.
What changed?
So I was just studying her. She got a couple misspelled words on here.
Okay.
She wrote sigh, and she said 100 feet. Sorry, I'm going a little fast. She estimated the distance between the guy on the motorcycle and her to be 100 feet, which that's way more than 100. That's 500 feet. She said she was almost through her turn when clearly she was at the very beginning of her turn. Her eyes are a little bit glassy, a little bit.
Those lights be?
But could be, but we got to err on the side of caution.
Okay.
I do not have a great sense of smell, but I think I smelled a little bit of odor of alcohol, enough for me to say. And then I told her, I'm like, hey, we just want to rule out impairment. And by you not doing it, I'm like, I'm not going to ask you again, but I'm like, we can't rule it out. And she's like, yeah, well, if I would have had a glass of wine earlier, I know how this goes. And I said, did you have a glass of wine earlier? And she said, I'm not going to answer that. So,
okay.
I think with everything, we have to. I mean, I will write the search warrant. But yeah, I'm still recording. I'm still recording. I would have loved to have ruled it out. All right. So, like I said, we were really trying to rule alcohol out. I'm not convinced that alcohol wasn't a factor. So right now you are under arrest. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and put your hand behind your back. So we will be doing a search warrant for blood. Okay. That way there will be no questions. What was that?
I was asking.
Oh. All right. Go ahead. back to my car over here.
But that doesn't even compare to the next cases where the body cam captures an intense chase.
Come in. Come on. Come on. Medium traffic. Send it, Jazz. I got it. Send it. Send it. Second pit. Second pit. Second pit. Stand by. Box in.
So you saw her in the position that she's currently in now.
Yes, sir.
So why did you tell us that mom wasn't there?
Wake up, bro!
Oftentimes, the police body cam captures shocking moments that you just have to see to believe. Just like in this first instance where a getaway car survives 2 pit maneuvers. On February 28, 2025, Atlanta police responded to a vehicle break-in at 96 Lakeview Drive. The thieves stole the car at gunpoint, and soon enough they were caught in a police chase by 2 of the best drivers in Atlanta PD.
No good, still 20 eastbound, speeds over 90, medium traffic. Pit. Pit. Send it, Jazz, I got it. Send it. Second pit. Send it, Jazz, I got it. Send it. Second pit. Stand by. Box in. They're throwing guns out. Box them. Watch out, Jazz. DSP got the dog.
Come on now with your hands up.
I got less.
Okay, don't reach for anything. Keep your hands up. Okay?
Hey, responding
Come on.
units.
Come on.
I need y'all to go to them.
Going on his left side.
Shouldering, get those weapons.
Keep coming up.
Right there.
Turn around. Grab that gun on the left side.
A total of 5 suspects were detained from that one clown car. Can't believe they brought a 5-man crew to steal a car. The driver was arrested and charged with fleeing and eluding, while one of the occupants was charged with possession of a firearm. Being in the right place at the right time can help save lives, and Officer Hulliger did just that in this next case. On January 28, 2024, Fort Wayne PD received a 911 call from a resident near Reservoir Park concerned a dog might have fallen through the ice on the pond. Luckily, our hero in blue was close by.
Come on, boys. You coming? Come on, buddies. You okay? Come on, guys. You coming? Come on. You need help? Hi. You coming? Come on. Hey, buddy. Come here. Good job, buddy. Good job. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Good boys. Come on. You go bye-bye. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Good boys. Good guys. Come on. Go bye-bye. Go for a ride. Come on. Hey, come on, guys. Come here. Hey. Come here. Hey.
The temperature that day was 34 degrees. It was a miracle that the officer was there to help the pups. The friendly labs were turned over to Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control with hopes of reuniting the dogs with their owner or finding them a new home. While the last one had a hero cop, this next one was a complete idiot since he overdosed on drugs he recovered from a suspect. On October 24, 2023, Deputy Marvin Morales conducted a suspicious suspect stop and found meth wrapped in tin foil in the man's belongings. But Morales had other plans with the drug. Let's start from the beginning.
What's up, bro? What's good? You okay? You having a lot of fun out here, bro?
Yeah. You got new sunglasses.
Oh, yeah?
So let's get a haircut.
You were about to pass out the other night, though, last week. You was on that Fetty.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Is that what that foil is right there in your pocket? Or be real with it. Just be real. Just be real.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah?
Could be.
Could be, is it? I think it is.
I'm not sure.
Yeah?
Nah, not for now.
So you could either hand it over or I could put you in cuffs and take it out your pocket. It's up to you.
Oh, just... No, it's not illegal paper.
No, the one in your little drug pocket.
What?
Nah, you hit it.
Huh?
You hit it, bro. I'm giving you the chance just to hand it over. Hand it over. Hand it over.
Can I get it back there?
How about that straw right there? Right there. Right there.
You know how it goes, man.
Empty your pockets.
Oh, I thought I'm good.
No, you ain't good, bro. You want that shit, bro? You almost passed out last week.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did, dude. You were about to Narcan you.
This statement by Deputy Morales is going to feel so ironic later on in this video. Eventually, the guy was arrested. Morales took the drugs off him and 3 hours later arrived at the PD. Moments later, another deputy arrived at the PD and made his way towards the bathroom.
Yes, where my car's at. First Norcan apply, he's coming too. Leave that door open. Get his vest off. Straight his leg. Straight his leg. Yep.
Hey, keep this shit on me.
Morales.
Hey, Morales.
Hey, drag him out. Drag him out. Drag him out. Drag him out. Hey, first Norcan's applied already.
It was the second deputy's quick thinking which ended up saving Morales' life that day. For now, Morales was still in a critical state, and deputies had to work hard before EMS arrived.
Come on. I got a second one if you need it.
All overdose.
I hit him one already on his left nostril.
Give him another one.
That's when he came to. That's when he came to when they pulse. How's it got pulse? Still got breathing?
Not breathing. He's got pulse.
Fuck.
There you go.
Whose car is this? That's his car. That's my car. I came to use the restroom. I thought he was in there taking a poop, and as soon as I opened the door, he's leaning against the corner. So I ran back and got my Norcan.
There you go. Wake up, bud.
There you go.
Wake up.
Come on, Mark. Come on.
Wake up, bud.
Come on. Come on, man. Wake up.
Morales.
Wake up, Morales.
Wake up. There you go.
There you go. Hey, do you want to roll into the recovery at all?
What's up?
You want to start rolling into the recovery at all? Just because of all the mucus and shit from the...
No, we'll keep him like this because he's breathing. He's got a pulse.
Come on, Mark.
Come breathing.
Come on, bud.
Come on, Marvin.
Mark. Come on, bud.
Yeah, starting to rub. Not gonna help him. One more. Fourth dose.
He was leaning against. I ran out to the car and got my Norcan. Came back. I gave him the first dose. And then someone else came and dragged him out of there.
Good.
Come on, Marvin. Snap out, buddy. Snap out.
Yeah,
Officers at the scene would later seek therapy after witnessing their colleague's near-death experience, according to the internal report. While some deputies struggled to keep Morales in his senses, others investigated his car.
There's nothing in it.
How often do we just get rid of dope?
But he cited him. But he cited him.
You're right, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, that might just be an old busted meth pipe because there was no mention of a pipe in the call.
Yeah, but there's glass right here and there's foil. Or there's not foil, but there's...
Yeah, it might just be an old meth pipe, Sarge.
Huh?
So that might just be an old pipe. I'll toss it in there, but that's literally just a shattered pipe.
Huh? And is that what it was? It was foil,
It
right?
said what the guy said was meth, so it was off-white substance and foil.
No mention of a pipe, though?
No. Yeah. Just because of where that's at, I'm going to assume
They put his carrier vest on your chair and your...
Miraculously, Morales was saved and transported to the hospital where he was now conscious. Deputies found a smoking pipe and the drugs he confiscated earlier in his pants pockets. Morales now confronted the consequences of his actions.
1 gram is enough to like screw somebody up.
Yeah.
Well,
Like a,
yeah.
like
You know
a,
what I mean.
yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. Just like a tiny speck can kill you.
Yeah.
It's
Like a minimal fraction of your pinky nail. Yeah.
I'm glad you're all right, man.
Morales told officials he did it because it gave him the energy he needed to work. In an internal interview, the report says Morales confessed that he had lied in one of the crime reports and had taken the methamphetamine pipe home and smoked the drug residue from the pipe 3 or 4 times over 4 months. He was fired soon after. However, this next case takes an even darker turn when deputies finally find the missing person they were looking for. On May 5, 2023 in Florida, deputies were dispatched to conduct a welfare check on 55-year-old mother Lainey Carver, who hadn't been heard from in days. They first came across a tent which seemed to be recently used.
Hello?
Sheriff's office.
Somebody in there? Hello?
Have you seen Lainey recently?
The girl?
Yeah, next door neighbor.
Just the guys over there.
When's the last time you seen them?
Him, he usually walks up and down the road, but her, I haven't seen her in a while.
How long would a while be? Days, months?
Day or two. Couple days.
Three
days
or something like that. When's the last time you seen the boys?
Yesterday.
Okay, so nobody today.
Mm-mm.
Have you heard any fighting, anything in the last 2 days? Any
When's the
loud
last time you
commotion?
seen her? I know it would be not abnormal for you to hear yelling and screaming coming from over there. So.
No.
But he's only been there for like a few weeks because the tent wasn't there. Then the tent showed up and then he was around. So
Right. Any commotions or anything in the last couple of days or
no
before
like
then?
yelling or fighting or anything like that.
Nothing?
We hear. They're pretty quiet for the most part. But
Okay.
the most I see out of the dude is just like sometimes he walks up and down the road. Today he was riding a bike. So
Do you know what color bike it was?
I didn't pay attention.
Okay. Was it just a bike or a
Yeah,
tricycle?
like just like a full size like license bike almost.
Okay. Alrighty.
So far, the deputies figured that there was a man living in the tent, and the reason why he was doing that would later send the deputies into shock. For now, the officers left the scene and came back a few moments later to find the son of the woman, Justin Carver.
Did you hear us knocking before? Were you knocked out?
No, I was sleeping in there.
I'm glad you woke up because you're about to come inside. We're looking for Mom. Have you seen her?
She's not around right now.
Do you know where she's at? His sister's asking for her. She's not in any trouble or anything like that.
When was the last time you saw her?
A few days ago.
Where'd she go?
She just went to the store and said she'd be back in a little while.
If his mother was missing for a few days, why didn't he bother informing the police? When the cops ask if they could check inside the house, Justin starts acting fishy.
Justin,
Do you know who stays in the tent?
Well, that's what I was saying before she told me I can come in the house.
Oh, she told you you could come before she left?
Yeah.
Would it be alright if they just went inside to make sure she's not in there?
It's not my house.
Huh?
I can't tell you no.
Okay.
Business.
But you stay here and it's your mom's house?
And we're looking for mom, so we just want to make sure mom's not stowed away in a closet or something. Dad didn't come back and retaliate for getting arrested or something like that. So, if you're not going to tell me yes or no, then we're just going to peek our head in there real quick and then we'll come back outside. You can lead the way if you so please.
I'm trying to lock the door.
You could go in, but you could go in. Just lead us through.
Yeah.
Kind of locked.
Do you have a key?
No.
Why would you lock the door behind you?
I just usually do that.
So how do you get in?
I don't know.
How about this other little door that's over here?
It's just barricaded up.
With what?
Garbage cans and stuff.
So how do you get in the house now that you lock the door? Because I feel like you're fucking with me. What the hell? What's the deal?
You understand how this looks, right?
Yes, sir.
Justin conveniently locked himself and the cops outside. What was he trying to hide? This stunt of his irritated the officers.
So how do you get in the house since you locked the door?
I'm probably sleep in the tent, or...
Are you not supposed to be in the house? Is that why you locked the door?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's fine. We're not worried about that. We just want to make sure.
Right now is finding mom.
That's it.
If you know you're not supposed to be here, that's on whatever. We can deal with that at a later point in time. I really don't care about that.
Yeah.
My main goal is making sure mom's okay, find mom, and do that. That's what we're here for. We're not here for you because you were sleeping in the bed or whatever. Okay. So, obviously, you went in and unlocked it from the inside. Did you get in? Did you just push that one thing open to get in on the other door?
Do you mind doing that for us right now?
Jessica was saying that her boyfriend had tied her up and did things to her. Say that girl at 3510 Washington Road was on the 8
I think if you shimmy it into the right, we could be able to just pull it out.
He's the one that did it.
So push it into the right.
The cops have him remove the other door to the house, after which one officer enters the house and the other stays with Justin. The footage from the officer inside the house was so graphic that it was redacted, and you'll know why in a second.
So are you sure mom's not in there?
I don't know. I just stayed in my room, stayed in my living room.
We're already in, so we're going to find out. So
I understand, it's right.
So you're going to tell me you didn't know mom was in there?
No, sir.
Stand in front of me. Because now I got a whole bigger issue. Cole, 400, and have him come out here.
431 to 400.
Have a seat. 417, 400. I'm gonna need you to come out here. This is going to be a bigger issue.
Just gonna read you Miranda so you know your rights before anything happens, okay?
What the officer found inside was the decomposing body of Lainey Carver, which was probably sitting there for a few days now. Remember the tent Justin mentioned earlier? He was living in that because of the smell of his mother's body. After sealing the crime scene, the officers confront Justin again.
When we first got here and talked to you, you said you hadn't seen mom in how long?
A few days.
A few days. When is that the actual answer, or what is the answer you want to swear to? The last time you saw mom?
We were talking around the house here. I mean, yeah. I seen her riding a bike, and she gave me a few cigarettes and stuff and told me to stop back by the house later. And I came and stopped back by the house later, and we were talking and cleaning up the yard and cleaning up the house and everything. She told me to stay inside, and that was a few days ago.
But you said that wasn't the truth, that you weren't supposed to be staying inside.
No.
Yes, when we talked to you over there, I said you're not supposed to be here. That's so.
No contact order.
Okay.
I believe.
Do you know if it's still active or no?
No, sir.
Okay.
I imagine it might. I don't know for sure. I figured she told me I could come and stay with her, and I don't know.
Okay. What is there no contact order between you and Mom for?
We got into the dispute. She said I slapped her, I punched her.
So battery?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Domestic stuff.
Lainey Carver had filed a no-contact order against her son just weeks before this incident. And in Justin's words, it was all because of a dispute that got physical. The cop asks him one last time about why he lied to them.
Okay. So you saw her in the position that she's currently in now?
Yes, sir.
So why did you tell us that Mom wasn't there?
Yes.
You know better than me. I wasn't the one that did it, so.
Yes, sir.
Because I smelt her before you ever even came outside, and you're telling me Mom's not in there, and you know damn well that she was in there.
Yes, sir.
And you're lying to me.
So why wouldn't you just tell us the truth? We told you from the beginning we weren't there for you. We just wanted to make sure Mom was good.
Yeah.
That's all. So what prompted you to lie to us?
Startled.
And you, when you went in there and checked on her 2 days ago, did you know that she was deceased?
I couldn't say so. I wouldn't say no.
Okay. But was it apparently obvious to you that
Yes, sir.
somebody smelling like that wouldn't be somebody who wouldn't? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So why didn't you call law enforcement when you found her deceased? You don't know? Okay. Any idea why she is deceased?
No, sir.
What could have happened?
No, sir.
Okay.
I really don't.
These next parents were so bad that the police had to save their kids.
Swearing?
Yes, I've had enough. Get your stuff and let's go.
I'm getting my stuff. I'm allowed to swear.
You are not.
Freedom of speech.
You don't remember having a conversation about trying to sell Giovanna?
What?
I'm just
No.
asking.
No. I would never sell my child.
Some parents are just awful role models, while others go even further and end up endangering their kids. Make sure to stick to the end because a crazy military mom tried to fight off 3 cops. But that's nothing like this dad who took a woman hostage, and her 12-year-old son had to call the police. This all happened on Father's Day 2023.
Hello, 911. It's an emergency. He has a gun. I'm sorry, what's going on? There's a guy who came. He's the father of my little brother, and he's trying to kill my mom. He has a gun. Okay. How old are you? About fast. Wait, okay. We have everyone on the way. Is this guy inside or outside? He's outside and he has my mom.
Which way did they go? ¿Español? ¿A dónde fue?
Está aquí, pero se la llevó la muchacha.
Le voy a dirección. ¿A dirección del sur?
She doesn't. Control, Air 101, harder traffic. Got the suspect out of the vehicle dragging the victim. They're at a roadblock on the bridge at the river on Kelly. Get somebody here, code 3. Alright, suspect's got his hands up. And victim is walking to deputies now. They got the suspect on his knees. And they have the victim.
Señor, levántate con sus manos arriba.
Call the suspect back now.
Get on your knees. On your knees.
The suspect, Angel Primitivo Garcia, pistol-whipped a child and threatened others at home before taking off with the woman. He faced charges including assault, kidnapping, child endangerment, and many more, and is looking at a long time in prison. After the previous low, this next mom treated her child so poorly that it would leave any parent heartbroken. On March 5th, 2024, a Palatka PD officer met up with 33-year-old Jessica Woods after a concerned citizen called this dispatch worried for the state of her child.
They were worried about the baby.
Because she's throwing a tantrum.
No, well, more they wanted to make sure the baby was okay and that you were okay.
I'm fine. I'm trying to find emergency housing.
Here, let's walk over here so we're not right in front of the bed talking. So what's the situation? What are you going through right now?
I'm going through a lot.
Like as far as housing, why are you looking for emergency housing?
Because I had a boyfriend who used to beat out of me and I don't want it around my kid.
So
Lee Conley will not take me.
Lee Conley won't take you?
No, because there was a conflict of interest to where one of their staff members told my husband where I was.
So Lee Conley, you've already dealt with them and they won't take you?
Right. I'm willing to do public assistance, public housing. I'm willing to do Mellon Manor. I don't have a ride.
Well, I know you didn't have a license for a while because we had an issue with that, so I remember that.
If you can please help me in any way.
Well, okay, so I've got our victim's advocate coming out. She's going to talk to you. She's going to bring some stuff for the baby.
Jessica explained her desperate situation to the officer, and her child was in a bad state. Her daughter had no diaper or shoes on. So obviously, the officer called the victim advocate to help them out. However, Jessica wasn't really thrilled about that.
Y'all making me feel threatened.
Oh, no, okay. Look, don't feel like that.
This is the victim's advocate that I told you I had come.
No, y'all really making me feel threatened. I got 4 y'all.
No, we have a bunch of stuff for you and the baby. We have bows and... I want to bring you some stuff for you and the baby. Yeah. There's nothing, I promise everything. There's food in here. There's actually new clothes for her and stuff. I promise. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. You want me to lay it all out right here? That way you can pick, you can change her. I have diapers, I have wipes. Do you need any wipes?
Please.
We have all this in the backpack. Yes, you can have all this in the backpack.
Jessica wasn't taken into custody at that time, but sometime later a different woman arrived at the PD with Jessica's daughter, and she had a horrible story on how she ended up with her.
We're gonna take her into the classroom here and have her sit.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. We have Catherine coming over as
Catherine's
well.
gonna bring her some clothes and diapers over, but I was gonna wipe her off, but we didn't want to wipe her off in case she had to take pictures of her, because she's...
Okay.
Don't cry, sweetie. Because she don't deserve it.
I'll come sit with you.
I'll come sit with you.
All right.
I called DCF to John, and he's gonna be calling me back.
John Cofield?
Yes.
All right, I'll give her a call.
Supervisor.
What's this girl's name?
Jessica Woods.
Jessica Woods.
Jessica Woods. Do you know her?
She's a client at my office.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing this. I know that this is way outside of what
I'm a mom first.
I understand. So we really appreciate your help. We're going to get on the phone and we're going to take the steps to make sure that nothing like this happens to this child again. So we really appreciate your help, okay?
And just real quickly, just go ahead and tell me what transpired.
First, last night, she came in, I want to say 10 minutes before we was closing, and she had the baby with her. Both of them had no shoes on. The mom.
So,
her and Jessica walked in, and she asked me could I give her a new Emerald card, because her taxes had dropped, and she left it somewhere or something happened with it. So I got ready to put her stuff in, and I noticed the baby had took her diaper off. And she was like pointing at her private, like it was irritating her or something. So I was like, oh, maybe it's the diaper, kids get irritated or whatever. And she was like, she's not going to do that because I only have one diaper for her. So she put the diaper back on her. And it wouldn't, you know how the sticky side of the diaper, it wouldn't stick no more. So she like hit her. And was like, you just stupid. You should have did that. And I was like, what? So I called the police.
This woman witnessed Jessica's child abuse firsthand, and being a mother, she couldn't have let it go so easily. But what Jessica did next was just too vile.
She knew one of the officers. His name was DJ. That's what she called him. And I told him, she struck the child and that, we're concerned at this point because every time she brings this little girl, the little girl barely have clothes on. So he said he was going to deal with it. We left. This morning I came 7 a.m. The mom, Jessica, was laying on the AC unit. And she was in a Dollar General's buggy. And it was drizzling. She was asleep and the baby was in there hollering. So then I said, do you want me to go to the store and get her some stuff and she can sit in here? And she was like, no. Do you have some money? I said, no, ma'am. I have money to get your daughter stuff. And she was like, no, you could just have her. I was like, ma'am. I said, no. I said, do you need help? Like, do you need me to call these people so they can help you? And she said, no, don't worry about it. And she snatched her daughter out the top part and slammed her in the bottom part. Then she went to Dollar General. And that's, I guess, why they had a police report this morning for Dollar General, her throwing stuff on top of the little girl. And she came back to our job. At this point, she's yelling at the customers in there to give her money. I said, ma'am, you gotta leave. Like, you have to leave now. She said, oh, I'm not leaving. And then took her in the bathroom and she was hitting her. I don't know why. I don't know what she did, or a child can't do anything, but I'm just saying I don't know what the reason was. And she left out of there. When she left out of there, I called the police. I think the man that just came here, I waved him down in traffic. And I said, could you follow me? She's right there. And she literally pushed the buggy in the road and laughed about it. And then hurried up and grabbed it. And I'm like, is she crazy? She came back. I see her walking back towards our job.
So now, this was all last night?
No, this was all today.
Yeah, some of this is from today.
Yes. So she walking past the job with some other girl. And she said, come here, because I trust you, come here. So I'm like, oh my God. I asked two of my coworkers to walk out with me because I don't know what's in somebody's mind. And as I walked over there, she said, I'll give you, if you give me $500 right now, you can have it. I said, have what? She said, have her. And she put her down in the leaves.
Jessica tried to sell her daughter for $500 to a random stranger. This was just sickening to hear. The woman continues with her testimony.
And I grabbed the baby and I picked her up and I said, I'm not giving you no money. She said, well, just have her because it's just too much for me. I said, what is too much for you? I said, do you need help? Again, I'm asking you, do you need help? And I got the baby. I was crying. I walked across the streets and I tried to wake her up and I put her in my car and I told her she's going to be okay. This should not go on with a child.
We dealt with her this morning. We gave her clothing. We gave her a bag with all kinds of stuff. We called DCF.
Yes.
DCF went on scene and DCF did their thing and they left. So right now, he was trying to find her to arrest her.
I've been looking for her since I spoke to you earlier.
So, and
if you see her here, she hit her. It's right here.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah.
She elbowed her last night.
The kid is only 18 months old, and she deserves better than to be with a monster of a woman like Jessica. Ultimately, the child is put into foster care. 2 days later, police find Jessica and interview her over her crimes.
Do you understand these rights?
Yes, I do.
Do you waive these rights, and are you willing to talk to me?
Yes. If there's a possibility of these charges being dropped, yes. If I can clear that up, yes.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Okay, how many children do you have?
I have 2.
You have 2?
Yes.
What are those children's names?
One passed away, and one you guys have, my daughter.
What's your daughter's name?
Giovanna Chantel Woods.
How old is Giovanna?
Giovanna's 18 months old. She's my world, and I'm hers.
Okay. Where is Giovanna?
Giovanna was supposed to be returned to me last night by 6 p.m. I got called by the police and told them that DCF got involved. I went to file my taxes at H&R Block. While I was there, one of the members of my church filed my taxes for me. She asked me if she could keep my daughter overnight. She said she wanted to buy her some clothes. She know I just got out of an abusive marriage and I'm trying to get back on my feet. I just got a stable place to stay. We exchanged numbers. I told her I had to have her back by 6 p.m. She could only stay one night. She wanted to keep her for a week. I told her, no way. I have 5 witnesses to this. Okay, the next thing I know, I got served with an order that was stating that I am not allowed to go to H&R Block. And any attempts that I made to contact her, I could not reach her. So when I called the DCF caseworker yesterday, he told me that he was supposed to meet me with my daughter, that for some reason he had her, which I'm not even understanding why, because the H&R Block employee, the one I go to church with, Giovanna, was supposed to be staying the night with her, one night.
Okay, and what's the worker that you go to church with? What's her name?
Her name's Crystal. I don't know which her legal name. I can pull off everything in my phone. I know I thought she was a good lady. Apparently, her and my sister are working together. She's the black girl with the pink hair.
The officers saw that her daughter was physically hurt. There were complaints of Jessica being a thief, and the last time the officers saw her, she looked either high or drunk. And now she was trying to act all concerned for her child. The detectives weren't buying Jessica's story.
I have all of her information in my phone. If I could look at it and give it to you. I didn't just give my child to somebody. She actually walked across the street to the house I was at and knocked on the door and asked this after I filed my taxes. Then I got a report that I was banned. So more than 5 times she asked me to keep my child.
So you never asked this worker or made any statements?
No, I went there to get a new card and they were supposed to print me out one and they didn't. So I was a little upset they didn't give me a new card. They mailed it, but I never asked anybody for money. I have income tax. Why would I?
Okay. When you said you don't know Crystal's last name?
I have everything in my phone. I have not slept. I have not ate. I'm physically ill without my child.
You don't remember having a conversation about trying to sell Giovanna?
What?
I'm just
no.
asking.
No. I would never sell my child. Okay. No. I can't even believe that was even stated. My child is my life. If I lost her, I would kill myself. I can't live without my baby.
Detectives obtained an arrest warrant, and Woods was taken into custody on March 7. She was arrested on charges of child abuse, child neglect, and abandonment of a child. She is being held in the Putnam County Jail on a $255,000 bond. While all moms aren't the same, this military mom was so harmful for her kids, she literally had to be taken away. Alicia Orzel lost custody of her children after erratic behavior while high on her boyfriend Ted alerts her exes about her instability, leading to police intervention.
Sit down and talk, okay? I'm telling you to sit down and talk right now.
Dude, and you're telling me you're taking my kids, but you don't even know their dad's name. So,
maybe I misspoke on the father's name of the caller, but both fathers, I spoke both of them.
Why would you call the dads of my children?
They called us. That's why we're here. They called us.
I have, and my lawyer said that I get them until the date that is on my phone. Okay. My lawyer said I get them until the date that's on my phone. We can't just come and get them. I need isn't that like a civil matter?
That's between you and the courts.
Yeah, okay? I have kids.
Stop yelling. Stop yelling right now.
You don't even know the name of the
Stop yelling right now. Sit down. Sit down and talk.
No.
You're scaring the children.
You're scaring my children. You're scaring me coming here telling me you're going to take my kids and you don't even know the name of the dad. I'm calling my lawyer.
That's fine. But we're going to take the kids
now.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
Kids, you guys have life jackets? Can you grab your life jackets? We'll get this straightened out when we get back to the house, okay? We're going to the house. Okay?
Moments later, Alicia gets a hold of that alleged lawyer.
Let's see how far that gets her.
I'm in the middle of a lake right now in Wisconsin. They show up on a boat telling me they're taking the kids, and at first they didn't even know the names of their dad, who the dad was.
I misspoke. I apologize for that.
Alicia was in no mood to let go of her kids, and the guy sitting right next to her was the one that called the cops on her. She tried calling up her lawyer to see if he could defend her.
You're in charge of Dominic too, so I have it in writing on how long I'm supposed to get him. He can just call the cops or show up or something. Well, but you're my lawyer. I have it in writing how long I took that. But you told me if I have it in writing for time, that's how long I took that. I know, but I have it right. So the cops can just come here and terrorize my kids like this and not even know their names. Like, yeah, I'm supposed to let my kids go with these random cops to show up on a boat?
Lisa, stop swearing.
Come on, Steve. Tell me what to do.
You don't have to worry. You guys don't have to worry. Don't be scared. We'll get it straightened out.
You were. Both of the dads are.
I understand, honey, but your dad wants you to come back. Okay?
No.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll come back. I'll come back.
Okay. Well, they're going to come with us now, and then
No,
you can.
they're not
yes.
going with you now. No,
Okay.
they're not.
Alicia, if you obstruct and resist us, we're going to place you in handcuffs in front of your children. You don't want that. Okay? You don't want that.
It seemed that her plan had backfired. The lawyer told her that the kids' fathers were in their legal right to request them back. Alicia wasn't just going to stay put even after her chat with her lawyer.
So you're going to go in handcuffs.
No, Mommy, I don't want to do that, Mommy.
It's okay. You guys can come across. Come on, guys.
We're not going to do that, okay? Here, hang on one second. We're not going to do that.
You got shoes and stuff, bud?
What you do is go ahead and step right down here. I can hold your hand here. I'll step right down towards me. There you go. All right.
That's all right, bud.
Can you grab that blue life jacket?
Maybe you should know what the you're gonna say before you come here. Come in here saying the wrong name of the dad. You
sorry.
piece of cop.
Sorry I misspoke, Alicia.
Yeah.
Come on, and I'll help the other one put that orange one on here. Okay. You need anything else, or you got her?
No, we're just.
Okay, sweet.
The kids are separated from their mom, and some officers stay behind to collect their belongings.
This is all stuff to take to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they not coming up here? I don't get to see them again.
They're not here right now, no.
So you guys, wait, no. You guys are just coming to get their stuff? Like,
Yep.
I thought Greg was coming up here and I would get to say goodbye to my kids.
Here's the deal, ma'am. If you wouldn't have acted the way you did on the boat, we would have put that
Obviously
position.
not if you're not letting me say goodbye.
Ma'am, if you wouldn't have acted that way on the boat, we would have let you, we would have brought him here, we would have done whatever we needed to. Try to get out of here, man.
Yeah, she's gotta go. She's destroying my house. I'm down 2 TVs and a bunch.
Destroying your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this broken glass in the bedroom. What she fixing? I got shoes on.
Has she hit you?
Yeah.
When did she hit you?
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday
Rocks in the
morning?
driveway.
She was throwing rocks at you?
No, she was using them as glass knuckles.
Oh.
Rocks.
Okay.
You've been there. I'd rather not get involved in it this time, man, so be ready, boys. She's gotta go.
Come on, we're not trying to take her anywhere, we just... But if there's a problem here, we can't leave you with that either.
Yeah, I can't.
Does she have somewhere she can go? One of these vehicles hers?
Yes, but she won't leave.
She won't. So you want her out?
Yes.
We can get her out here for you. If that's what you want, we can have her removed.
But then she's going to come back, and she's threatened to kill all my family at least 12 times.
It sounds like you need a restraining order to start with.
What are you guys doing here?
We were just here to get some of the stuff.
Dad, right now, Ted is probably trying to tell me I'm not stable in the house, and there's 2 cops at the door, so they're probably getting ready to take me.
That is not what's going on.
Then I need you guys to go.
That's not how this is going to go.
And walk away. Grab your stuff and fly.
Just go home, like your dad said.
Not only was she a danger to the kids, she also hit Ted, her boyfriend. With the threat of her getting kicked out of the house, Alicia calls her dad to come help her. But that doesn't go as planned.
Go where?
They want to be here, like your parents said.
No.
Yes.
You have to come home. You have to. No.
Don't kick my dog!
Dad, I'm here. I can hear you.
Do not kick
I am talking to my dad for a second.
Then talk. I'm going to stand right here while you do it.
Dad, I want to talk to Ted privately.
isn't gonna help Lucy.
Dad, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the officer.
That's not going to happen.
Why?
Because of what you just did. That's not going to happen.
Because I scurried away and got back from him?
You were kicking.
The dog was in my face.
Okay. You're not talking to him privately right now. That's not how it's going to go.
Later in the court, just cooperate with Val. Are you still listening to that?
I need you guys to come up here, Dad, and help me. I have a lot of stuff. I need some medicine and I need some...
It's right there.
Yeah, I know where my medicine
He was in your way. He was in your way. I was just trying to... He didn't have him.
Am I allowed to take any of the weed or no?
There is none.
Well, you're not allowed to possess it, so no.
Well, here, come on, I'll show you where
I'm not
it
worried
is.
about. Get your stuff.
No, I'm getting half my weed.
You're not taking it with you.
Well, if we're... Well, actually, technically, it's not mine, though, so...
It doesn't matter whose it is. You can't legally possess it.
Right.
You need
Why
the...
can't I have...
Ma'am, I just gave you your options. You get your necessities and leave on your own.
I'm trying to find my... I lived here for over a year! I'm looking for my stuff!
None of your necessities are down here. It's under construction.
While she was being moved out of the house, she started throwing a tantrum which won't end up good for her. And the officer's patience finally comes to an end.
You're just supposed to be going for...
I'm taking my necessity clothes with me and all my military equipment. All my military files. I'm gonna need more than this.
I'm going.
Tubs, Ted. We bought tubs. Like with the f***ing lid on
Ma'am, you need to stop yelling.
Is he retarded or he doesn't understand? We bought tubs. We bought tubs.
This is your last chance. If you continue to yell and swear, you are going to go into custody. I've had enough.
Swearing?
Yes, I've had enough. Get your stuff and let's go.
I'm getting my f***ing stuff. I'm allowed to swear.
You are not.
Freedom of speech.
This close.
Yeah.
Get your stuff.
I got in trouble doing the same you do. I mean, I got hurt doing the same you do.
Get your stuff.
I'm
let's
getting
go.
my stuff. Quit telling me to do it. He don't get in trouble for all the things he has, but I get in trouble. That's so funny. That's so typical, you guys. Huh?
Ma'am, if I wanted you to be in trouble, I'd have took you to jail a long time ago.
Would have.
You're trying my patience.
Yeah.
Get your stuff and let's go.
Do you not see me getting my stuff?
I told you to get your necessities.
And I'm getting my... You see my necessities?
That's not necessary.
My medicine, my stuff from the military?
That's enough. Back up. Turn over onto your belly now. Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
You guys almost broke my wrist the other day, so how about you guys lock them this time?
Hang on, we'll get them done. All right.
You're not supposed to take somebody when you have other medical conditions!
You're not supposed to punch a law enforcement officer either.
I was getting my stuff!
What do you have? What do you have so I can let the ambulance know? Ma'am, what conditions do you have?
Don't even talk to me!
Okay.
Dad, this is the second time they jump all over me. I was getting my stuff. I have to let them talk to me the whole time I'm getting my stuff.
It's 3:50, sorry. Can you have an ambulance respond here also?
I called one.
Okay. I keep getting walked on, so.
Copy 3 response. Just a release from your dad. Is there someone available to talk to?
That's your dad right here on the phone.
Yeah. Hey, I'll talk to you in a couple minutes, sir. We got to finish this.
I'll wait.
Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you in a couple minutes. We ready?
Okay. You want to come grab her then, and I can roll her up?
Yeah.
All right. Roll her under left leg first.
We gotta get them probes out too, so.
Okay. Ready? We're on your left side, okay?
Alicia was taken to jail on the charges of battery on a law enforcement officer and misdemeanor disorderly conduct for domestic abuse. And as for those children,
Look what I got.
Oh, yum. All right, cool. You guys want anything to drink? You sure? Okay.
That's all for today. I know it's hard to choose, but who do you think was the worst parent between these three cases? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. And if you made it this far, check out this next video too.
Yeah, he'll be there.
If you want to take it to court, I'll be there.
Will you tell the truth in court, or are you gonna lie like you're lying now?
Swear to firm.
Scumbag piece of shit. Dude, I have 100 videos of you guys doing that. You don't get in trouble, you're a liar!
I don't want to take you to jail tonight, okay?
We told you
but
that.
if you're going to push my buttons, we'll go straight to jail. I'm not kidding with you, okay?